alternate dimensions, would I be significant if my existence ceased? Whose tears were shed for me? Fuck, I forgot there's no memories, no funerals, no eulogies. My mother wasn't pregnant, never delivered me. Father divorced on the impression she wasn't official to a family life, which is why he basically wifed her. Two paths broken, a moment in time frozen. I'm nobody. Damn this paradox to the boy who cried wolf. This 5-foot shadow never set foot on any plateau. An apocalypse waiting to happen with no salvos. My two little brothers, they might be fat souls, but now because of me they're unborn. Alienated, lost in trenches of my own fear, needing a wrench to fix my steer towards a new beginning. Butterfly effect, go back to complete the unfinished. See, I'm ahead of my time like wine. In the afterlife, this rapper writes, must means I am a deity, Master Christ, searching for Mary so I can be reincarnated. If I can't reset the outdated with my mom on the playgrounds I played at for the time being, I will walk amongst human beings unrelated from my blood family. Broken heart tragedy. Went back home, no one knew who I was. Emotion struck, cried till I was hugged. Raised my head, saw my best friend from the grave he laid in. It can't be you're alive. He replied, I don't know you stranger, but I feel no danger. For some reason, as if I've seen you before. That's when it hit me. I've made my mark. Regardless, you can't be set apart from your closest ones. See, they stand by your side, others run. Past, present, future. Future, present, past. Focus on present. In essence, this is your heaven. I didn't ask to be born. Tough. I didn't ask to be born. Tough. I didn't ask to be born. Tough. I didn't ask to be born.
I didn't ask to be thrown in this weird society. I didn't ask to have critical sheep design me. Didn't ask to be judged constantly and live in a world that's dictated by technology. Why I always have trouble finding a job, and why I feel like my brain is just odd. None of what I'm given's my decision. A couple times I've even had thoughts of no longer living. How come it feels like I ain't built for the regular life? I feel like I was meant for more. I wonder if that's why I feel so out of place in so many situations, and my music provides me with some type of liberation. I didn't choose to be born where I am, when I feel like other spots I had a better chance to win. I ain't asked to be diagnosed with mental problems that I still feel like are an entire hoax. I didn't ask for my real dad to be a woman that's beating my mom while I was still in the womb, and put his hands on her while she was still pregnant. That ain't a fucking man, this shit is fucking pathetic. Lucky for him I never met the man, cause if I did I'd immediately beat his fucking ass. Suggest an abortion cause my mama wouldn't marry you. You a low-life dude, I can't wait till they bury you. I wish my cousins and uncles weren't hooked on crack. I wish I never went to jail 3 times making my record bad. Sometimes I wish life had a reset button or something that could ease these effects. Ain't nobody asked to be a color or gender. Nobody asked to be surrounded by these fucking pretenders. You a fool if you judging people by things they didn't choose. So if you much judge, then judge by what they decide to do. Monroe.
I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to be born with no father. I didn't ask to be born with a disorder. I didn't ask to be born in misery. I didn't ask to be born in poverty. I didn't ask to be born with no family. I didn't ask to be born in tragedy. I didn't ask to be born with no brother, sister, relative, descendant to follow through in my life. No malice in my heart, only a shining light. Yeah, I didn't ask to be born with no friends. I didn't ask to be born with the devil. I didn't ask to be born with God. I didn't ask to be born as Shadow. I didn't ask to be born as Hussein. I didn't ask to be born as a man of evil. I didn't ask to be born.